welcome to the next episode of Revolutionary Talk. We are on to episode 2 in our series about immune health.
Oh, let's go.
We're talking diet.
Diet.
Can that affect your immune system, Chris?
You know, back when I was in the studies of the human body and health and wellness, yes, it can greatly impact your body. You are what you eat is a great example of just what food can do to you. Because if you eat healthy, you typically are healthy and you're feeding your body all the vitamins and minerals. But as soon as you eat crummy, you're kind of hurting your body, you're increasing that stress level and the cortisol, and then your immune system kind of tanks down and becomes not so helpful.
So you're telling me McDonald's and candy bars won't help me from getting sick?
Yeah, that'll probably make it worse. That'll probably increase your blood sugar and your cortisol and everything else, and then shoot, it's gonna be a long time until you're healthy again.
Oh gosh. So what are we looking for to boost our immune system then? We know a lot of the negatives tends to be like the high salt, sugars, processed foods, but what can we do to boost it?
Well, I mean, when I think, first off, I'm back up just a moment.
Go for it.
To the word diet. Just diet. The way it's spelled has, die in it. Like death.
Ooh.
So personally, I try to not use that word, but I'm glad we're bringing it up because it's almost like this mindset thing. Like, oh, I'm on this diet. I'm like on this path to, and it's almost like there's this correlation with a diet and I don't get to enjoy my life because I don't get to eat the foods that I enjoy eating.
Ooh. Right.
So.
But it continue.
Yeah. So what I had to do for myself is change the way I thought about the word diet and kind of substitute that in as, I mean, something alternatively
Healthy eating habits.
Healthy eating habits, exactly. And then really focusing on the nutritive value of the food I was putting into my body. Not paying attention to the calories necessarily.
Yeah.
Or the carbohydrates.
No, I think that's a really good transition point too. So, I think when I started feeling better and eating healthier and whatnot, my mind space kind of shifted from calories and trying to eat trying to gain weight 3,500 calories or whatever I needed above my basal dose, and really just eating food for energy and nutritious value. And like, all right, wintertime's coming up. Cold flu season happens. Let's go ahead and pump more vitamin C in, eating a lot more vegetables, eating, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin C, zinc, magnesium. Like, where are all these essential vitamins at? And then how can I mold my healthy eating habits to fit it, but also still feel full, still, have the energy to go work out and such.
Yeah.
And essentially changing eating as a modality to have that energy and the, safety or the vitamins and minerals to have a healthier lifestyle.
Right, and that has me thinking a little bit. Not that it's not important to track like the macros, your carbs, proteins, fats, but I think the micros are often overlooked, and you're missing out on vitamins, minerals, and different things that your body needs. So you're just focused on hitting my caloric intake, and okay, well, there's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah.
Truly, and those diet plans. That are like, oh, we only, suggest having a certain amount of, capping off a certain calorie intake a day. It's like, but you can take, I can't think of 2 foods off the top of my head, but, like a candy bar that has, 260 calories in it. And then you can find, they may label a piece of fruit that has 260 calories in it. It's like, I'm sorry.
So that would take a lot of fruit, but yeah.
So we have a Snickers bar that has 200 calories in it, and then we have a piece of fruit that got, went through the processing and has a label of 300 calories.
Whoa.
Okay, so the fruit has 300 more calories than the candy bar. And so people that are thinking, oh, well, I need to watch the calorie intake.
Yeah.
In this instance, they might gravitate towards grabbing that candy bar.
Yeah, finding the empty calories.
Empty calories. Yeah.
Right.
It seems like dense calories, are obviously loaded with the macros. Like you already mentioned, the micros are the essential building blocks that you put the macros on top of. So if you're shoving in the macros, then you're not really having the micros, and then you lose your vitamin C, you become zinc deficient, you become A deficient, E, whoa.
Well, and then fruits and vegetables well, I shouldn't go down that rabbit hole with the soil being so nutritive depleted, but I was going to say natural things are more diverse in what it has in it, whereas a lot of the processed food has a lot of enriched ingredients that it's gone through a lot of processing. It takes out of that good diversity of the ingredients that it originally obtained. So.
For sure, and I don't think it's any. I think there's some correlation to people being on the go, just getting fast food, and then people's immune system being shot, and a lot of sickness going around, and especially this time of year.
Somebody brought this up. I saw this. I think it was on Instagram. So don't let that take away its validity. But flu season tends to be around November to March. You guys realize how many holidays there are around November to March?
Right.
Like we have Thanksgiving with lots of, even though you have your turkey, there's lots of sweets and lots of stuff with sugar in it.
Pie.
Yeah. No, but if you look at
Pie.
Christmas Eve, you look at Christmas, you look at New Year's, like all these are holidays people drink at. All these are holidays with tons of desserts and loaded sugars. If you think about it, it's almost like, wow, it's kind of like a sugar holiday rather than flu season. And then it's amazing that our immune systems all get very low at this point, but we're all eating this stuff and partaking in it. I mean, you could say it's a coincidence, but I mean, if you look at it from the other side, you're like, oh, it's kind of a recurring event due to recurring causes. So,
kind of setting ourselves up to fail.
Yeah.
Well, was it set up to fail? Well, it was set up for us to fail, that's for sure. But
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. So.
How's the tea?
Yeah, how's the tea?
So, are there any specific foods you guys like to go to with kind of your immune system and overall health in mind to maybe give yourself some energy and just feeling good that the people could take away?
Yeah, I mean, on the go kind of stuff, nuts, seeds, things of that nature. Our Ningxia bread that we always talk about. I like dried fruit a lot also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to do a lot of fruit smoothies, and it's ironic. All the stuff that I eat is loaded with vitamin C. So strawberries, oranges, I love acai, blueberries, red raspberries, loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants are my big thing. And also potatoes. I love potatoes. They're dense. They got a lot of nutrients in them, and they fuel your body. So, and onions. So I mean, those are really
I'm not really with
cooked
you on
onions.
there, but-
Cooked onions. Yeah, I'll do potatoes and cooked onions this time of year a lot. But
Good stuff. I had myself an orange today. It was delicious.
yeah, I bet.
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
Love it. All right. Hopefully you guys guard your immune systems, especially this time of year. Next week, we'll be talking about physical activity levels and how that can affect your immune system. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.